Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Easy Learning. In this video, we can see Class 10 Economics Chapter 1 Development. First, let us try to understand the term development. Development in economics refers to an improvement in the quality of life and well-being of the people of the economy. In simple words, we can say progress or improvement in lifestyle. See, development is a sign of prosperity. Every person and each country has an inspiration for development. To grow in future, every one of us think and find ways for development. The development can be measured by the income. Income is the most common and the best way of measuring development. If the income of a person rises, we can say he is progressing or developing. Development has different meaning for different people. For some people, it is related to earning money. For some other people, it is related to other factors such as health, education, equality, freedom, security, like that. Earning high income definitely helps in development, but other factors are also important to improve the quality of life. Now, let me ask you one question. Why do different persons have different notions of development? Yes, you are right. Because people are different. Different people have different notions of development as their aspirations, requirements, means, thinking, situations are all different. They depend upon their individual capacity, the way they want to achieve it. Then, life situations of people are also different. For example, a person having a private sector job will think about development only from the perspective of maintaining his standard of living, from the perspective of health, education, and entertainment. But a businessman will think if his business grows, then it is more development. Dear viewers, we know that people have different developmental goals. Goals of each individual is different to achieve development for himself or his family. Some individuals seek to attain higher level of education, health status and other facilities. On the other hand, some individuals are satisfied with the normal level of education, health status and other facilities. Sometimes people will have conflicting developmental goals. That is, the resources available to attain different developmental goals that are fixed in nature. For example, industrialists of a particular area may want more electricity for their factories so that their work goes on for 24 hours a day. For that, they would want to have a dam in their area so that more electricity can be generated. But on the other hand, the people of that area may not like to have a dam there because if a dam is built in their area, they will all have to shift from there. So thousands will become homeless and jobless. Farmers, they will lose their land and livelihood. They do not know anything except farming as most of them are illiterate. This thing actually happened in Teri, Uttarakhand, few years ago. Next, we can see the concept from national development. See, as individuals seek different goals, their notion of national development is also likely to be different. In fact, different persons could have different as well as conflicting notion of country's development. For some, the development in technology, infrastructure means national development, while for the others, development in an individual's quality of life and eradication of poverty among masses means development. So, it is very important to keep in mind that different persons could have different as well as conflicting notions of country's development. Next, we can see the topic how to compare different countries or states. See, viewers, if development can mean different things, how come some countries are generally called developed and others are underdeveloped? Yes, when we compare different things, They could have similarities as well as differences. For example, let's see students in our class. How do we compare different students? They have differences in their height, health, talents, and interest. You know, the healthiest student may not be the brilliant one. Sometimes the most intelligent student may not be friendly with others. So, how do we compare students? Yes, the criterion we may use depends on the purpose of comparison. Usually, we take one or more important characteristics of persons and compare them based on these characteristics. For example, friendliness and spirit of cooperation, creativity, the marks what they secure, like that. Now, let me ask you one question. Then, how to compare different countries or states? Yes, for comparing countries, their income is considered to be one of the most important attributes. Okay, then what is the income of a country? Yes, the income of the country is the income of all the residents of the country. Yes, the income of the country is also known as national income. Countries with a larger income are called developed countries. Then countries with the average income are called developing countries. Countries with a lower income are called underdeveloped countries. However, for comparison between countries, total income is not such an useful measure because countries have different populations. Comparing total income that will not tell us what an average person is likely to earn. So, we compare the average income, which is the total income of the country divided by its total population. The average income is also called per capita income. Now, can you answer to this question? Why per capita income is considered to compare the prosperity of countries? Yes, as we compare a person if he is rich or poor through his income, likewise, to calculate which country is rich and which country is poor, we see the per capita income of that country. Good. Next, we can see the topic income and other criteria. If we take individual aspirations and goals, we know that the factors which are important for development other than income are security, respect for others, equal treatment, freedom, etc. Similarly, when we think of a nation or a state, besides average income, we have to think other equally important attributes like human development index, gross domestic product, life expectancy, education, healthcare, political stability and security in a country, then environmental factors like air, water quality, availability of natural resources, like that. Of course, there are many other factors that can be used to compare countries depending on what aspects are being compared. Next, we can see the topic sustainability of development. What is sustainable economic development? Yes, sustainable economic development means development which does not impact environment and conserves resources for long-term use. Good. Then why is sustainable development essential for economic growth? Yes, sustainable development is very important for economic growth so that we are able to use the natural resources for a long period of time. If we do not use them wisely, then our future generations will not be able to use them. As rightly said, we have not inherited the world from our forefathers. We have borrowed it from our children. So, it is our duty to sustain our non renewable resources of energy. Dear viewers, now let me conclude the chapter. Development means economic growth with a human face, which aims at achieving better standard of living for all the people of the country. It is linked to sustainability as long term development is possible only when it is consistent with the people's aspiration of a better and safe life. For example, if my income increases but industrial pollution also increases, then my standard of living will go down. Dear viewers, thank you for watching. We'll meet you back in next video. Until then, bye.